Rob Rachmaninoff.
YouTube, Down 914. We back in the stock room, back to bring you yet another review. So today, this review is the first for me. I've never had this shoe growing up. It's, of course, you've seen the title and you've seen the intro. It's one of the Deion Sanders shoe. And growing up, it's weird that I never had a pair of Deion Sanders, even though he's in my top 3 favorite athletes of all time. It's Michael Jordan. You got, growing up, it was Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson. Of course, I'm a Raiders fan. And then Deion Sanders, because when I played football on the defensive end, my favorite position was DB or safety. So Deion, of course, was one of the greats who, of course, I'm going to model my game after. Yeah, so I don't know why. I think I know why. So back in the day, I mean, listen, money was scarce back in the day. We didn't have it like that, frankly speaking. So my focus was on getting the latest Jordan or the latest Air Max that was coming out. Mainly I was focused on Jordans back when these Deions were releasing back in the day and back in the early 90s. And I was just more focused on Jordan. So whenever I get a good report card or whenever I had opportunity to get a new pair of kicks, I would tell my parents that I want a pair of J's. So I wasn't really focused on some of the OGs that were releasing, like the Hirachis, the Deions, things of that nature. But the plus side to that is now that I'm older, Nike is retroing all these OG kicks, and that couldn't be more perfect right now because I do have the means to be able to cop these shoes. So, shout out to Nike for retroing these kicks that we always wanted as kids, was never able really to get our hands on. So, yeah, with that being said, without further ado, let's hop right into the review. All right, so we're gonna start out with the box. It comes in this OG Nike box. You got that Nike swoosh on the top of the lid. Got your 2 tones of black and that Nike red or that Nike orange. And let me read what the sizing tag reads. It reads Air DT Max 96, black, white, varsity made. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over sizing because I've never had this shoe before. So I think it's important for me to go over sizing because I just went with a 10.5 because that's normally my true to size. So we'll see how it fits. You got your, of course you got your Just Do It right there on the lid. You got your Nike right there. Nike on this side. And of course, on the other side, the readings is engineered and built to the exact specifications of champions, athletes from around the world. So you got that on the opposite side of the box. Opening the box, it should come with some paper here, one single layer of paper. Inside the box, I don't really see any quality control stickers, any green and white stickers, but I do see a red and white stamp right there. And I do see box dimensions right there as well. So that's how your box should come. Of course, on the back side, you got your Nike branding on the back side of the box. Let's get right into the kicks. And here they are, Nike DT Max 96s. So let's start with the heel of the shoe. On the heel of the shoe, you got your all white heel with your Nike swoosh on the forefront of the heel. On the back of the heel, on the outsole, you got your clear see-through window with Deion Sanders' face in there. If you can see that, just focusing. All right, we move to the upper of the shoe. Now here you got your white midsole, all white midsole with your air bubble right here in the back of the midsole, and it goes all the way around the heel of the shoe, as you can see. As we move to the upper of the shoe, you got your stripe coming through the whole upper of the shoe in between that layer of nubuck, and you got that, I guess that's that maize, I call it the gold, that yellow gold coming through, hints of yellow gold coming through the mesh of the shoe and those perforated holes. You got your Nike gold swoosh at the top. As you move to the front of the shoe, the toe box, you got your nice nubuck toe box. You got a Nike strap here on the front of the tongue with your white swoosh on the front. This right here symbol is Deion's signature symbol. It's a combination of, he was a two-way athlete, so it's a combination of the football goalpost and the baseball diamond that you, the mound that you stand on when you're taking that bat. So he was one of the most, he was one of two the successful athletes that played both sports, went both ways, football and baseball. Bo Jackson was the other, that I remember. All right, cool. So we move to the back of the shoe. You got that gold check with your Nike Air right there on the back of the shoe, with your hits of black and white nubuck, combination of leather and black nubuck. All right, so we move to the inside of the shoe. You can see it says, it has a tag there that says upper contains synthetic materials. And then you have your diamond turf in the inside there as well. Let me see if I can get that to focus on that. See if you can see that. Cool, with that yellow insole as well. So that's pretty much the review of the shoe. It's a simple shoe from the 90s. Very clean. It's my first pair. For me, if I had one gripe about the shoe, my one gripe would be I don't like the toe box of the shoe. I don't like the shape of the front. So when it comes from the back of the shoe up right until it's right after the strap, right when it stops at the strap, I don't like how this whole portion right here is shaped. For some reason, I don't like that. If you can see, it's like bubbling up at the top right there. If you can see that. Let me get out the view, see if it'll focus. But yeah, I don't like that little top right there where it bubbles like that. And from here going forward, it looks a little long. So I don't know, that toe box, they probably could have did a better job in that, but that's my one gripe with it. I just don't like the shape of the toe box. So with that being said, being as though it's my first pair, I'm gonna, go over sizing first before we go with the on foot. And I think the on foot is gonna determine whether I keep this shoe or not. I will say though, the Deion Sanders that I'm really looking forward to copping is the OGs, the OG Diamond Turfs. So I'll put a picture up so you guys can see if you don't know what I'm talking about. But the red, black, and white pair, the first pair that he came out with, and I distinctly remember those pairs because I remember my cousin Butter, and I'll tell the story. I think they're gonna re-release in 2025. So next year we should be getting those. So hopefully they stick with that. And I'll share the story with my cousin. I never forget it. My cousin Butter, came to my crib and we used to, play catch and practice football, practicing routes and things of that nature on the side of my house. So he came to the house and he had a brand new pair on, and those things were clean. You already know red is my favorite color. And it was mixed with the black and white, and it had that hit of gold on the inside. And Chicago Bulls all day long. So in the way they look, it was just fresh. You know what I mean? So ever since then, I've always wanted that pair. Always had a goal of like copping that pair, and I missed the re-releases when they came out throughout the years, but my goal is to definitely cop that shoe. So that's definitely on my radar, and I know my cousin is probably watching the video. I know that's on his radar as well. So yeah, that's definitely a pair that I have to have for sure. So what I'm gonna do, let's hop into the sizing portion of the video so I can give you guys some tips if you guys are looking to buy these off the secondary market. I hit on a restock on JD Sports, so I got lucky. They have been restocking here and there, but I'm not sure if they're done with that. They were doing it for over a month, restocking here and there on certain sizes, but I haven't seen any restocks since I caught this shoe about 3 weeks ago. So let's hop into the sizing. All right, so here's me with them on foot. And you know what? I'm glad I went with a size 10.5 because they do fit a little snug. I believe it's because of this neoprene tongue here. I'm feeling a little tightness right here at the front of my, right before the toe box starts, right here at the front of my foot. I'm feeling tightness right in here. As you can see, I have all the laces loose. I don't even have them tied up, and I'm feeling some, tightness. So, my recommendation would be probably to go true to size or a half size up in these if you were to look at purchasing these on the secondary market. And I will say they are kind of clean on foot, but yeah, I don't even have them tied up. And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna go ahead and tie this strap up here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this strap loose like that, because if I put the strap on, it's going to be way too tight. Definitely going to be uncomfortable if I did it like that. So sizing tip. True to size, if you don't mind a slight snug fit, or if you want them to fit more comfortably, I would say go up a half size in these. All right, yeah, so that was my tips on the sizing. So, you know, we'll go from there. Let me hit you with the on foot, and let's go ahead and determine if I'm gonna keep these shoes or not. Let's see how they look on feet. And you know, I appreciate, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone, you know, supporting the channel, supporting me through this YouTube journey. And you know, to all my OGs, I appreciate you. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining. Welcome to the channel. And until the next cop, until the next review, your boy's out.
Deion.
Rob. Rock man enough.
I know. The way I'm dipping steps so fresh, they call me Manny. Plus the crossover so cold, it come in handy. Every day I shoot a movie, call me Stanley. Can't walk a mile off in my shoes if you can't stand me. So exclusive, this only for friends and family. We up on sneaks and they so geek, we high on fashion. What's up, what's happening? I'm extra fresh out the package, shipping and handling. Life in 4D, I'm an OG like Jordan 03, yeah. It's getting OC, the fashion on me, they tryna clone me, yeah. Shot the DE for the 3P, I'm like Kobe, yeah. The passion feed me, yeah. I know you see me, yeah. Done one. I'm so white, this world, they say I'm gone. About to hit the game up like a one time. Done. I'm done one. I'm so white, this world, they say I'm gone. About to eat the game up like a one time. Done.